Good afternoon, happy Tuesday, let's go with Hump Day Eve.
I like Hump Day Eve.
Give every name, or give every day a name.
Every day's a holiday.
Absolutely.
In some way.
Storm Nation, welcome to the Axiom Challenge. My name is Zach Trevino. I'm here with my man, Kendall Miles. Kendall, how are we doing tonight?
We are excited. I am pretty jacked up for this. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be a good time. So what we're gonna do here, what we've got going on, is a fun little 16-man bracket, a tournament style, one game match, and essentially it's just all in-house employees. And so we've got some awesome bowlers, some awesome minds in the industry, and we want to have a little bit of fun and maybe get those juices flowing, those competitive juices flowing, and put together a little competition. So everybody's gonna be throwing Axiom. We're gonna do this in-house, and we'll have a few shows periodically over the next few weeks and crown a champion.
Yeah, we're missing it. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm missing bowling. I'm missing competing. I'm missing watching bowlers compete. And that's why we kind of put this together for you guys to just kind of watch the sport of bowling, dive into it like we are, and once again, kind of get the juices flowing, have a good time with it all.
Yeah, and hopefully everybody's staying safe, everybody's staying sane out there. There's certain areas, certain centers that are opening up, others that aren't. But it's important that everybody's, like I said, staying safe. And as an industry, bowling will thrive again, and we're all looking forward to it. We're still moving forward. We've got a lot of awesome stuff even planned for later this year. That's the only spoiler. No, we're not letting any other secrets out of the bag. Don't even ask.
As much as we would like to.
But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's take a look at the bracket that we've got for this challenge. So pretty star-studded field. Also some names maybe that some folks don't know. Kendall, what matches kind of stand out to you?
Yeah, we definitely got to start off with the first one there. Steve Klimpkin, Hank Boomershine. You're looking at two VPs, Hall of Famers, bowlers that within their own right have well accomplished quite a few things. So that one's definitely one to keep an eye out for. Blair and Leanne, great friends. I would consider family. So love to see them kind of get competitive and get those juices flowing. And I personally can't wait to bowl you, Zach.
Oh gosh,
I think that's gonna be
of course we have to highlight our own match.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some friendly wagers for that match, of course. But I think, like I said, it's all going to be fun. We got some really great matches up there, and it's kind of getting everybody involved is what's been great. It's great office camaraderie, and once again, kind of displaying, the Bowlers Company. Once again, it's our slogan. It's showing you right here we have 16 bowlers in office making bowling balls and selling bowling balls that are able to compete in this competition. So once again, Bowlers Company is kind of showing its head right now.
Yeah, and we've got 3 matches for you guys today. We're going to feature Blair versus Leanne is going to lead off the show, and then we'll have Hank versus Steve, followed up by Chad McLean and Matt Martin. So those are going to be 3 matches we're going to take a look at today. Let's head to the lanes.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm pumped.
Yeah,
That's going to be fun.
I'm excited.
This is going to be fun. I think Blair and Leanne are a little bit, maybe some frenemies there. I mean, I know they all look happy.
So we already bowling on Beaten Path is the pattern that we chose for this tournament here. 4 to 4 to 5 to 1. So pretty competitive pattern, not flat, but still pretty tough, pretty competitive. So once again, we display Axiom here. So stepping up in the first frame, we have Miss Blair, originally from Ohio. Columbus, Ohio.
At that detail.
Columbus, Ohio at that. So competing against none other than Miss Leanne Holstenberg, Hall of Famer.
72 300.
72. I only think I've bowled 72 games in my life. Better get 300s.
All right, Blair's going to lead it off here.
Boom.
That was about as packed as it gets.
No nerves. For an opening shot?
By Miss
I'd
Blair.
take that.
Let's see if Leanne answers here. So, again, both players throwing Axiom. Looks like Leanne has hers a little bit shined up.
Yeah. I think Blair actually drilled a new one for this, fresh off the press for this match.
Took out the 10 nicely. So both players start with a strike in the first frame. Take a look at some stats by Miss Leanne Holstenberg. Again, 7 years with us here at Storm. She's been a great contributor and does just a number of things for us here with the company. I believe that was a 2-8.
Yep, 2-8.
8 count, just got a little wide. Didn't quite catching up enough of the head pin.
But piggybacking off of what Zach said there, yeah, Miss Leanne, she kind of dives into quite a few things of the company.
When a rare open frame early on by Miss Holzenberg. You see, ball just got cut across the two just a little bit. Didn't quite snag the 8, and Blair's got an early opportunity.
Yeah, she's looking to kind of take advantage of this here. It's not many times you get an opening like that from a Hall of Famer, so let's see what she can do here.
This looks pretty good. Packed right back, split the 8-9. Blair is locked in.
The ball is pretty good so far.
Blair's been with Storm for 4 years. You see rev rate comparable, I would say maybe a little bit less than Leanne's, but maybe a little more ball speed. Third frame, that one gets out nice.
Oh no, she didn't.
She rolled
no,
a 2
she
pin.
didn't.
Let's take another look.
That's just
beautiful.
Respect your Hall of Famers, Blair. That is just disrespectful.
I think she was ashamed.
A little bit.
She was ashamed.
Blair has been working for Storm for 4 years, but actually he's new to the office. He's been in the office for now about a year and a half.
Let's see if Leanne can counter. 4-4, no man. Gets out to 4-9, which is nice. That should be a makeable spare. But Blair off to the early lead.
Leanne and I are really close friends and have bowled together a lot. And she was my favorite pro bowler when I was growing up. It's a little intimidating.
Favorite pro bowler? Naturally. I mean, of course, right? Now you get to bowl your favorite pro. Essentially, this is a telecast. I mean, let's be honest here.
Oh, yeah.
We are top-level commentators. This is a big deal.
That's a good shot.
Leanne on the left lane.
Boom.
That was 10 back.
Getting back in it.
All right, Blair, go get him.
I like this. Ladies aren't wasting any time here, which is nice. Kind of keeping this moving. I'm looked a little in.
Oh,
and it held.
she's rolling 2. She's got left. She looks unbeatable.
Might be your new favorite ball. I told you you'd like it.
There's some nice banter there between Leanne and Blair, and let's see if she follows it up. I mean, right now, Blair is putting on a show.
She's looking pretty tough. I bowled Blair a few times in some local stuff, and I don't think I've ever seen her bowl like this. So she definitely saved it for this week.
I think yep, so I just got word we have a little bit of a pin jam, so we're going to take care of that real quick.
Step I take and hearing every little sound. It gives me the confidence that
Of course,
I can
the
execute
beauty
the
of
shot,
live
because I've
events
already
is
seen myself do it
sometimes
in my
those things
mind.
happen.
Seeing the ball's path. Your mind can't tell the difference between what is real and what was imagined. If you see it and truly believe it, and I mean truly believe it, then anything is possible. See it, feel it, believe it.
All right, so I think we've got it all cleared up. Let's see if we can cut back down the lanes. All right, so this is Leanne in the 5th frame right now. Blair hasn't missed.
Blair looking the double here.
Yeah, Leanne could use a double. Oh, cuts out the 10.
Oh.
That was big there. I mean, with
Got some pin action on that one.
Blair not missing yet, and Leanne with an early open double was pretty huge there.
Oh, that's massive.
Yeah, slaps out
She
the 10.
flashed
That was
the
good.
Hall of Famer card for that hit there.
Also, folks in the chat, we will take some questions here, possibly during the upcoming match. We're kind of answering them as we can. So feel free to throw some questions in the chat for either myself or Mr. Miles. Unfortunately, we don't quite have correspondence with the folks on the lanes. However, we'll be happy to answer anything that we can. Hopefully, again, everybody's staying safe and enjoying some bowling, some Utah bowling. I should say.
Yeah.
So Leanne went high there. And, you know, the momentum. The momentum here.
She's trying to get it back. She's doing her best.
I mean, you can't ever doubt a Hall of Famer, so I don't want to. I don't want to even go there. But
Blair's giving it what she's got right now. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Let's see if the streak continues. Absolutely packed. I mean, she rolled a 2-pin early, but every other one
They've
is
been
packed.
absolutely packed. Absolutely packed. She's kind of found a little bit of a sweet spot here. She got a little left, got a little right. And definitely Blair with her game likes to have the fresher conditions, so this is definitely playing into her favor.
Yeah, pretty strong layout. If I remember right, I think I took a look earlier at the ball that Blair was using, fresh surface.
Mm-hmm.
But she can go up the lane, and Axiom definitely rolls up nicely for her.
Shot.
And again, allows her to be a little more firm.
Oh! Almost a crazy bad break with the 8 getting sandwiched. Let's look at that again.
Get out of there.
Oh,
That is
just off the
gnarly.
back. Just off the back of the pin deck. Blair still hasn't missed.
Do we have a possible? Do I say it early?
No. Come on, man. Solid shot by
There we go.
Leanne.
Leanne's hanging
So
tough.
strike in the
Right
7th.
on that lane. This lane
But
had
still fighting the uphill battle here.
leader, But then I moved and I threw it better and it hooked. So can't move off of a bad shot. So
Folks, if there's any advice you should
obviously
take
have them all figured out.
from a Hall of Famer, you can't move off a bad shot. I like that. That was
a
nice.
lot. Simple, but extremely effective.
I mean, you can,
That's
but
what the balls are for, right?
also, folks, hopefully audio is sounding okay for you guys. I'm trying to mix the chat audio with the bowler's audio as well. So feel free to give us a little bit of feedback if need be on that. Let's see if Leanne can double here.
Let's get a hook.
Another light shot. Almost
Oh.
looks like,
I wasn't trying to. I just threw it out the window.
I was thinking maybe the left lane might be a little tight, but
Lane
Leanne
one. I'm not
seems to
liking
think that
lane
wasn't
one.
the best shot. Let's see. Hopefully she can run in the spare. I know Leanne's been struggling a little bit. Oh, and a miss on the 2-pin. Leanne's been struggling a little bit, fighting
I
a
was gonna
kind of a
hook.
nagging back injury, and
I don't like
unfortunately,
lane one.
especially not with not being out there and kind of competing on a regular basis. Sometimes those things kind of creep up.
Yeah.
Certainly, again, you never want to doubt somebody that's got so many accolades, but it was something that was kind of bugging her, and I know that she was a little worried about it. We actually pushed back the start time a little bit so she could get loose.
Come on.
Let's see if Blair lets up on her.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Oh.
A little
Little
bit of a
shaker
shaker 10.
Good shot.
The 6-pin almost took it out there. So the streak ends for Blair.
That's 7.
I didn't want to shoot.
Front 7 for Blair. Really, I mean, Leanne's. I hate to say it. I think Leanne's only hope here is an open. If maybe Blair whiffs a 10-pin.
If she's throwing 7 strikes, she hasn't shot a spare yet. So let's see.
That's
Let's see
true.
how this
That's
goes.
True. You never know. Brace off. No problem.
That's nice. She
No.
looked a little worried there.
No problem.
My math shows me at a 205 max.
Oh, this is great. We need Leanne commentating. She
Leanne's
does a better
doing.
job
She's
than we
doing.
do.
Yeah, she's doing our job. We don't even need to do anything. We'll just sit back and relax.
All right, going into the 9th frame, Blair with 7 of the first 8. Leanne struggling, a couple opens. Ooh, that looked like it got
You're
right.
kidding.
Please, Blair,
Peel
rub it
back.
in.
Rub it in. I think that's about all she wrote.
That is, yeah.
Leanne going down gracefully, but would you say this is a bit of an upset?
There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. But I would say that Blair won this match. Some people like to say, some people lose the match, some people win the match. Blair absolutely won this match. So big congrats to her.
Every time I won,
She
I
took down a Hall of Famer, but it's well earned. So she can maybe add this to the resume for sure.
Yeah, that was. I mean, this was an impressive showing. Round 1, obviously, or round of 16, I should say.
I'm posting my score. Is there a consolation tournament or something where we can score?
Hey, if all the matches are like this, then we're gonna have a pretty good tournament.
Yeah, this was solid here. And again, I mean, and I hate to. I'm not trying to doubt our social media coordinator, but man, she showed up.
She does it all.
9 spare. This is the first ball of the 10th for Leanne. The match is wrapped up. Blair is definitely going to move on with the kind of the upset early upset. Again, I know Leanne's not quite 100%.
Strikes on that
Yep.
one.
I'm sure she
Fill ball.
wouldn't use that as an excuse, but
Once.
Blair definitely earned this one. I think with a strike here, Leanne's going to get to 185 with 10. Blair already well into the 220s, 230s.
There we go.
She struck
There
on the
we
left
go.
lane. Unfortunately, took a little bit too long. Left lane looked like it just kind of gave her fits. A couple light hits, a couple missed spares, and that's all she wrote.
Hey, but she ended on a good note. Best way to go out.
This is where I wish we could go down to Blair and just get kind
on.
of hear what's going through her mind. Oh, well, she threw one out the window. Now it doesn't matter, of course.
Spared it.
Look at her trying to move. She has a match locked up, making adjustments.
Yeah, one game matches also, folks. So one and done, quick format. We're going to have obviously 8 matches in the round of 16, and we'll condense this pretty quickly. We can expect 2 to 3 matches per live stream. We're going to have. I wonder if she, do you think she runs it in?
Spare?
Oh, just gets one. So that's a final of 245 to 185. Blair Blumenscheid
With the
advances, representing the Ohio State University.
The Ohio State.
Yeah, Blair
Made him proud.
I mean, that was nice there. You know, yeah, it's. I guess we might have a little bit of scoring error. It has 240 there, but plenty of strikes, absolutely plenty of strikes, and I mean that was impressive.
I'm definitely in shock, no doubt about it. Good on Blair. Coming up next, we do have Hank Boomershine and Steve Klemkin. Someone called this the featured match. I would think so.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I mean Steve versus Hank. In the meantime, we've got a little bit of a break here. Let's take a look at 6 Ways Video the Axiom.
Versus the Hall of Famer. Here we go.
Guys, and we're back here. So Hank versus Steve, a little bit of a dream match. Lefty versus righty. Hank's gonna lead off. Ooh, pretty good shot to start there. Takes out the 8. I'm probably going to mess up some of these pin calls because we're doing the whole left-handed thing. Let's take a look at a replay here. Head pin off the sidewall. Head pin off the sidewall, taking out the 8. Also, I just got word we may be having some audio difficulties with this match. I'm not sure if we've got sound coming through, so we are aware of that. Hopefully we can get it taken care of. Steve packs one in.
Hey, let's just notice the fact that we have 3 out of 4 Hall of Famers to start this match out as well.
That's no joke.
Hey, so we're getting off to a hot start with this for sure.
As most of you guys know, Steve K, been with the company 20 plus years, plenty of accolades, Hall of Famer. Let's see if he starts with a double here.
Oh.
Is Steve still throwing 16?
Steve's going on 16.
16.
That's ideal ball reaction. You kind of get the 6, 8, the 10 late. You can't beat that. That's pretty good ball reaction right there.
So far, all strikes. Hank in the second frame. Also, those asking, lane pattern is beaten path. So Kegel beaten path. Ooh, pretty good shot there. Just crept a little bit high. 6 pin for Hank.
So a lot of you lefties out there, you kind of watch Hank to kind of give your own perspective with the ball. Hank is going to be 17 miles an hour, 300 RPMs, but extremely versatile player as well. So if you guys ever want to see more shots from him, just let us know, and we can definitely kind of display, more lefty shapes, I guess.
A good cover by Hank in the second. Took a look at a little bit of a comparison. Both these guys fall in that tweener category. Stroker tweener in terms of ball speed and rev rate, pretty similar, just mirrored images. Rolls are a little bit different, but both, again, very versatile with their hands. Off the 6 pin. That one was back, split the 8-9. Great shot.
A little late 9 action there.
By Boom. So only one miss, and looks to be a pretty tight match so far. Let's see what Steve does here in the third frame.
So we had the players fill out some player cards. Actually, Hank and Steve have this in common. They play golf together. We actually all do.
Yeah, lots of golf. Lots of golf amongst the Storm employees. It is golf season right now. Weather is phenomenal.
Oh.
Wow, that was extremely late. Late trip on the 10 avoids early disaster. Just the 7 pin left by Steve shouldn't be an issue. That was close.
And actually, Steve's spare ball he's using there is actually Purple Flame. How long has he had that ball?
Longer than I've been alive. That's not true. Close.
Close. I mean, you're almost 30, as you like to say. So.
Spare shooter there takes care of the 7 with no problem. So right now headed into the 4th frame. Steve working on a spare. Hank has a strike in the 3rd. Again, apologize for any audio issues we have there. Again, feel free to throw some questions in the chat. We'd be happy to talk about anything Axiom bowling related, Storm related. We're here to help.
Steve Klimkin averaging 238 this year. So it's the highest average he ever had at 49 years old. So kind of like a fine wine. Getting better as it gets older.
Better with age. One was packed high flush. Looked like it was a little bit in. But not a problem there. Steve, plenty of finesse, plenty of touch, and got it to hold pocket.
Hank Boomer's on another proud Ohio from Union, Ohio.
Ohioan?
Ohio,
yeah, right? I feel like that's right. Ohioan. Yeah. Real familiar with the Dayton area growing up. That one was packed. We got ourselves a match. Both players have 3 of the first 4. Headed into the 5th frame. Hank working on a double. Steve on a solo strike. Again, both players, the pacing of this is going really, really quickly, which is awesome.
Favorite bowler growing up, Mike Albee.
Mike Albee, the legend Mike Albee. 10 back. 5th frame, that is a 3-bagger for Hank. Pretty good shot there. We're going to see if Steve answers. These guys have known each other a long time, bowled against each other a long time, you can play a lot of golf together. But don't get it wrong. Both these gentlemen are very competitive.
Flat out play.
Very competitive.
Nice open hand. Clean at the bottom.
Got some touch. Little mixer hit there. You saw the 4 go late.
This is proof that you don't need rev rate to bowl well. They're doing it with 350 rev rate.
Well, both these guys have definitely proven that over the years. they are shot makers for sure. So I would imagine a lot of strikes are going to be thrown in this match.
Steve falls in that category of the guy that just kind of putzes along and somehow does average 249 for a clear 8-game block.
10 back. So there's a little bit of audio there from Hank. Again, we're trying to work on that, so apologies, folks, if the audio is a little bit funky. Boom now on a 3-bagger. Looking for the hand bone.
Oh, it's got to work a little bit. Oof.
Yeah, it looked like he got it left. Maybe lost the balance a little bit, and then foul line adjustment. Made sure that it was going to hook. Left with the 2-4-7. Tough spare to shoot, especially on the right lane for a lefty with the wall right there. Not a lot of space on lane 2, down at the warehouse, and hopefully he can convert here. Pretty tight match.
I don't know about you, Zach, but that is my least favorite spare. 2-4-7, 3-6-10.
Oh yeah, I would rather shoot a full rack.
Oh no!
Oh, and he chops the 2, ends up taking out the 7, but that's an open frame in the 6th for Hank. So lead now shifts over to Steve. Pretty big shot here. It's important to rebound after those opens, especially a little bit later in the game. Again, 1-game match. It's one and done, folks. Looks good. That was 10 back. Absolutely. Great shot.
And that's what you do when Hall of Famers, when they rebound just like that. Let's just know how steady those guys are.
Steve's got the lead.
Bang.
All back. That is a ham bone.
Yes,
That's the ham bone song.
Is there a hand bone dance?
Let's take a look at it. I mean, that replay is as good as it gets.
Yeah. Steve Clemton's favorite bowling memory, as many of you know, made the Masters show this a couple years ago. Coming up next, we've got Matt Martin and Chad McLean.
Steve's got a commanding lead here. Hank really needs a strike. Another high shot. It's another 2-4-7. Leave on the right lane.
Do you think that wall is affecting him making the move right at all, or what do you think there?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It didn't look like possibly the shot in the 6th was quality. That one there looked a little bit better, but like Leanne mentioned earlier, it's tough to make a move on a bad shot. Let's see if you can get it covered. No problem with a spare. Definitely not going to miss one of those twice. These guys are too good for that. So heading into the 9th frame, Steve's got to get going. Definitely needs to finish strong here. Hank needs to finish strong here. Steve working on a 5-bagger. 4-bagger. 9th frame. Solid shot by Hank.
Great shot.
I don't think Hank's missed on the left lane yet. He has not. So all strikes on the left lane for Boom. Chance here for Steve to really run away with this one.
Kind of put the hammer down here.
Yeah, 8th frame. This one's going to be big. No lack of focus, that's for dang sure.
Solid, very solid.
No, okay. And actually, I was incorrect, folks. This is the 9th frame. My apologies. We are working on some scoring graphics too. I know that's something that we'll try to get for you guys moving forward with the streams. So 9 count in the 9th frame. Spare here gives Steve the ability to still get to 250, I believe. Yeah, it's only his 2nd miss of the game. Hank going at about a 230 clip. No problem spare there. So Steve still has the lead headed to the 10th. And let's see here. Without having scores. All right, so 10th frame. Steve's got a little bit of a lead right now. That was nearly a bucket.
Nearly.
I believe that's just an 8-pin. It looked like the 2 fell late. So an 8-pin here. Even with a spare, that's going to put him into the 240s. Hank can only get to 223, so the match is locked up. My apologies for the scoring error there. Steve uncharacteristically missed that. I don't think he's trying to take it easy there. I think that may have been an actual. There's been a couple of those shots in the left lane. It seems like by the righties,
left lane kind of tightening up a little bit.
Yep, where there's a little bit of a hang spot. Hank to finish out again. He can get to, I believe, 220.
There it is. Made the move on the right lane.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. Man, I know there's some good banter down there. Again, apologize, guys, for a little bit of the audio delay. Unfortunately, it means you have to listen to us and not the Hall of Famers.
Another great shot. Hooked.
Yeah, crap tie.
That right line just kind of hooking him a little bit.
Yeah, it's really just characteristics. Look, he fought that lane just a little bit, and unfortunately, I mean, Steve just never really let
A little
up.
right-handed Hank action there.
He spared that. Oh, a little too much hook. Well, that's going to conclude match number 2. Final score ended up being 236 to 212. SK gets the win. You see 7 strikes, 2 spares. Did have the open frame. Didn't end up costing him, though, with the final score 236. So we're going to move right along here. We've got one more match for you guys, a little bit of a break. Matt Martin and Chad McLean, Mr. Clean, coming up next.
Before I throw the ball, I like to visualize that I've already executed the shot, feeling every step I take and hearing every little sound. It gives me the confidence that I can execute the shot because I've already seen myself do it in my mind. Seeing the ball's path. Your mind can't tell the difference between what is real and what was imagined. If you see it and truly believe it, and I mean truly believe it, then anything is possible. See it, feel it, believe it.
And we're back here. Matt Martin and Chad McLean.
These guys work very closely together, both on the marketing team. Chad McLean is pretty much the social media face of Storm.
Matt Martin leads off a little bit, little light there.
A little light.
Tell us a little bit about Matty's game.
So Matty actually is a straighter player, would be considered a stroker. A lot of you guys don't know, when we do our stroker, tweener, cranker videos, Matt Martin is actually going to be the stroker in that video. So that's a really popular question people like to ask, and he's going to be your guy for that.
Fair cover. That's good.
That ain't social distancing thing.
All right, first shot up for Chad on the right lane.
Stay away from the big brown board.
Chad, big high rev guy. You're going to see him swing it quite a bit. No grips. I can only imagine that if he did use finger inserts, the ball would never actually come off his hand.
10 pin.
He's not, packed.
Yeah.
He's not as far left as I kind of thought.
Look at that intimidation. He's ready to go. He is fired up. I've never seen him like this.
There's a little bit of I would say, some little rivalry between these two guys.
Mm-hmm.
Matty being the elder
At
statesman.
least 22.
And Matty's a little
Experienced.
bit,
He's wise.
He's seasoned.
Seasoned.
Let's go with seasoned.
The salt and pepper look. Still doing a second frame on a strike.
That's the Chad McLean we all know and love.
All right, so you look at here. I mean, Matty's got a little bit more experience, with the company, but 300 games. Definitely, edge goes to Chad.
Oh, big spare there.
That was a big cover.
Early 369, 10.
3-6 in it. I usually miss. I knew you had it.
Thing with the 3.
I knew you had it.
I mean, we talked about you hate shooting the
the
3-6-10 earlier. You add the 9 in there, and I'd rather shoot a washout. I would rather shoot a washout than a 3-6-10.
I'll just hit the reset button. How does that sound?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Crossover. Shoot.
Through the face. I'm glad Matty didn't curse there.
I just want to slap off a couple of those on you.
A lot of banter between these guys. I love it. This is why we do it.
An important spare here with Chad already striking and taking a little bit of a lead. Team Storm spare ball. I like it.
Uh-oh.
That was gonna hook.
Oh boy. The anguish.
That sounded painful.
Man. My ball driller.
I have to say
You drilled
that
that
Matty
right.
is probably
I
the
guarantee
best
the first
dresser of the
spare
bunch.
after that,
We
she's
got the
your
little
hair.
storm belt and the striker jersey.
I got some
Matty looks
string.
clean.
He's looking pretty clean.
Some people might refer to him as a silverback.
Silver Fox.
Push.
Yeah, through the face there. It looks like, I mean, so far you figure you wouldn't like the first frame. Possibly just grab the next couple shots there. We'll see if he can run this one in. Definitely important. Cover your spares, and I mean, it's early on. If you're going to miss them, now's the time to do it. But you don't want to fall behind to a guy like Chad who can rail him off.
Oh my god.
That was almost on cue. I feel bad. I felt like I just jinxed it. Chad up now on the right lane, third frame. Working on that spare, really nice spare. 36910.
Chad McLean, born in Grand Junction, Colorado, lived most of his life in Asheville, Georgia, which is 10 minutes away from where I grew up. So we did spend a lot of time together
Hey, which foot did you start
in
with?
Georgia.
Yeah, shot was pretty good there in the third. Chad's off to a little bit of a commanding lead here. Matty still hasn't struck. Chad's been successful in both pocket hits so far. Double early would be huge. Oh, any big force.
Matty loving it, eating it up.
The reactions.
Well, it's my opening
are
a little
great.
bit. Now I got some work to do.
That's definitely going to keep Matt in it. Preventing the double early on, it's going to keep Chad kind of within
Keep him honest.
reach. Yeah, absolutely. Spared it? Only ever been spared once on TV?
Oh,
Do you know who spared it on TV?
I do.
Who?
Walter Williams Jr.
Walter Ray. That is absolutely correct.
Well, thank you.
Matt back on the right lane. That
Grow some
He might
legs.
still be a little nervous.
Well, he's got to get his feet under him.
I'm going to be honest. He might
That's
still be
okay.
a little bit. He might be a little nervous. So far, not the best shots for Matty. But, you know, really, again, Chad hasn't doubled yet, so he's hanging in there. Strike ball takes care of. Oh, I guess that was a 7 count.
Now he's
That was
lined up.
yeah, that was a 7 count. I thought that was an 8 count. But it was just the 1 and the 2. I think the 8 pin was in there.
Once he gets settled down a little bit, once again, Matty's been bowling for a long time. Once he gets settled, I think he'll be able to have a pretty good in this match.
Some deep
See if I can
rights,
hit the
maybe a better
head pin
shot.
on the right side somehow.
Back
door?
Oh, wait for it. Oh my
That's
goodness.
a
You're
whole
standing.
lot of
Imagine if you
nine.
left the 1-4.
Your standard 4-pin.
That was, yeah, solid.
I'm only down 13.
Stock 4-pin shot.
Matt Martin's guilty
Well, I'm a
pleasure
league
movie
bowler.
is Gladiator. What do you think
A
about
league
that?
I think Gladiator's a great movie. I don't know if it's a guilty
Phenomenal.
pleasure movie. It's a little bit of a violent movie. Kids watching, don't look it up. Adults, yeah, Russell Crowe was in it. That was solid. It was Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones was Game of Thrones.
Alright, good frame, good fill. Loser.
Well, Matty covers the spare there. It keeps him. I mean, he's still within 20 so far. Now, Chad so far liking the right lane. He struck every ball so far.
Oh, I dropped it.
Oh, no.
Goodness. You should be embarrassed,
That
young
counts.
man.
You almost did it. I carried.
Oh, it's just rude.
It
It's
is.
just rude.
And then to celebrate on him, I mean, that's just disrespectful. You look at Chad's Axiom, he's a little bit more of a rev dominant player, so we went with a lighter surface, with like a 4000 type surface.
Yeah, it looks a little smoother.
Mhm.
Not quite as shiny as Leanne's, but it's nice because you're getting to showcase some of the different surfaces that this ball can adapt to. And we saw one throw Leanne's throwing a shiny one. Blair's was pretty roughed up, pretty dull. And now Chad's is kind of in between.
Garbage.
Actually, I would say Matty maybe could use a little more surface possibly. I don't know if he's thrown one close yet. Not through the face there. Matty is king of the 7 counts. Let's see.
The
1,
same
2,
for the 6 ways,
3,
yeah.
4, 7 counts. Could use a spare here. Chad, of course, on the double, kind of running away with it.
Uh-oh.
And another open frame by Matty.
He's making that hill to climb just a little bit
He's got
steeper.
He's got to get going. I mean, wouldn't you say? So let's see. 6th
Well,
frame here.
I might make 100.
6th frame. So half a game after 6, he's got 79. It's go time, right?
It's about that time.
At this point, it's got to be go time. We need a good one here from Matty.
Oh, it's got a chance.
It's closer.
There you
All
go.
right, 10 back.
Ironically enough,
I just want to point out, Matty slapped one. He just slapped that off with 79 in the 6th.
Matty's favorite quote, if it is to be, it's up to me. So it's about time for it's up to you, Matty. It's about that time.
We'll need a freeze frame on that vein of Chad's arm right there.
Oh,
Packs it. That's a 3-bagger now.
A 3-bagger for the website model for our apparel, Chad
Yeah,
McLean.
man. We rented a leaf blower for this match.
So commanding lead by Chad. It's again nice that we kind of
It
get to see
means
some different
Chad's gonna throw this
styles.
one in the gutter.
Maddie with the just
If
chirping.
this happens, if
like the
Chad
center
throws
of
this one in the
something.
gutter and Matt just called it,
Center of the universe.
I'll just leave the building. I'll just leave the building.
Means strike.
okay, it's not in the gutter.
Oh,
The shaker 457. I mean, all that rev rate, a
Axiom,
lot of
bro.
entry
It's
angle.
the truth. That's what
Just gotta
Axiom
kinda tickle
means,
the
the
head
truth.
We've
can't
seen
handle the
him throw pins around downstairs like nobody's business. I think Chad's Instagram account is just messengers.
I've
That's
been calling a lot of
what-
things
that's all I
out of that.
ever see.
all right, Matt. Let's see if we can kind of get going here a little bit. Throw a double up there.
Chad on a 4-bagger, man. He's
It's all
got
mine.
it. Okay.
Oh.
First
No,
double,
ain't
sanctioned.
No, I ain't trouble.
Maddie say, I'm not going away.
Sanctioned double.
You and Zach Trevino are cheaters. It's like the Houston Astros.
Oh,
You just call that my Astros.
You like
We're
that.
not even playing baseball
There
right
you
now.
go.
man. Come on.
sorry to all you Texas fans out there.
It's okay. The Yankees did it too.
Oh, uh-huh.
For a 3-bagger? Okay, so
Matt, he said, I'm not going away lightly.
not going away at all.
Not going
All
away.
right, keeping me honest.
Living up to that quote.
Keeping me honest.
So Chad's on a 4-bagger. This is
The boss is
ninth
watching.
frame, foundation frame.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a mark here pretty much
Go
seals it
together,
up,
you
right?
get a demotion.
You would think?
I don't think so.
At this point. Little video of it. Yeah,
All right.
3-6 combo. I think Chad ran back and grabbed his spare ball. That was fast.
That was pretty quick. Oh boy. Oh no.
He takes out the 4 only. So there's a little,
We'll
still
make
a
it
little
a
bit of a
match.
pulse, a little bit of a heartbeat, some light there for Maddie.
Remember, this lane's slicker.
10th frame. Chad, realistically, first hit's going to shut him out. Chad's got 182 in the 9th.
Look at Maddie.
I think that's a 2-8. Definitely a
2-8.
light hit.
2-8.
Count, okay.
If you miss this, I need all 3. You gonna
Here
let
we
me do
go.
it?
I mean, Maddie's calling it.
Come on.
Chad now with a
gonna cheat.
spare
I don't care.
and
I'm
the
gonna
strike is
knock
only
out.
at 2-0. Maddie can still get to, I believe, 207 or 3 in the 10th. Not the easiest spare to make.
Oh,
He ran it through.
Ah!
Here you go. This is great. Maddie's calling it. So 7 to. Let's see here. Is it 7 to shut out? 7 count. So there's still a ray of hope.
You
It
should throw your
is.
spare ball down the middle. Chicken.
What you got here, McLean?
For the win. Needs 7. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Boom, baby! Take that.
I think
Between
that
the runaway
Are you
Brooklyn,
serious?
the celebration says it all.
that was
Gosh
bad.
darn it.
That was bad. He
That's
sneaks by.
We're gonna-
I mean,
That was
sneaks
crap.
by.
We're gonna make a poster, freeze frame of that shot.
That
from
was some
Chad.
DDP action.
Hey, Maddie hung tough.
Hey, it doesn't matter. It
Yeah,
does to me.
it's unfortunately it's
I'll-
over.
then I'll
Matty
know.
rallied late there. I
He
mean,
did.
You know, good shot. That's a 4-bagger. I mean, the second half of this game, so far, I mean, he started with an opening 6, but then he hasn't missed.
Yeah, he had to kind of get his feet under him a little bit. Once again, kind of that seasoned vet there.
As evidenced by that 4th frame for you.
They lived up to that, to his motto, to his slogan. So good on him.
Plenty of trash talk in this match.
Plenty.
That was entertaining. That was a good match.
This is why we do it.
I can't. And unfortunately, yeah, the match is already over, folks. Chad's got to 201. I think this is going to put Matty in the 180s. You know, unfortunately, I mean, the breaks
Just
just.
up, you're sitting down, I'm moving
You know,
on.
it's funny how that works, right? You miss enough spares, and then when you need a break to kind of keep you in it, it never seems to go that way. I wonder why. You know, it's like the pins know.
The pin, I do say
Final-
the pins don't lie.
No,
pins
they
don't
don't.
lie.
Top and hit you in the
Chad advances in the round of 16, 201 to 186. Squeaks by. Squeaks
He made it interesting. He wanted us to have a good match.
Oh, absolutely.
But good on him. Great bowling, Chad. Welcome to round 2.
So that's going to conclude. That's all 3 matches that we've got set up for today. Again, just kind of a quick format, quick show. Look forward to more of this moving into next week.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I believe we're back.
Yep.
And hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know it was that was interesting. Right? It was pretty fun. It's got some good matches. Had some Hall of Famers. Had some trash talking.
I'm looking forward to how this plays out. I think it's going to get better and better as these matches go on.
I feel bad for Matt. That was a match that should have won. I mean, come on, right? He should have had that.
I would say that no disrespect to my man Chad, Matt pulled a better game there.
I mean, I think he missed 4 spares, but okay, debatable.
He rallied.
Debatable. Highlight of the show, Blair.
Blair
shoots 240 with an open.
We can't overlook that. This bowling against Hall of Famer, cards kind of stacked against her, and starts with a 7-bagger with the Axiom fresh off the press.
I think I gathered the odds going into this, the Vegas odds, and I think Blair was probably 16 or 17 to 1, so would have been a nice pony to pick.
I'm putting my money down now on Blair.
Can we do that? I think we probably can still do that, right? We can do whatever.
We'll make some calls.
Anyways,
we know some guys in high places.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So actually, I misspoke earlier. Next show is going to be Thursday. We've got some more matches from the round of 16 coming at you guys. Hopefully this was enjoyable. Again, we certainly appreciate the feedback. I know there was a little bit of audio issues there. We'll get the kinks worked out and hopefully get some scores up as well. So we've got some neat things planned moving forward. Final thoughts? Kendall, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's a pleasure working next to you, Zach. It's a good time. If you guys ever have questions about Axiom, about the match play, really about anything, please reach out to tech@stormbowling.com. That is going to be pretty much my direct email, as well as Zach. We can help you out with any questions. So please, especially in this time right now, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, and we'd love to just talk the sport with you. I know we're all missing it bad, and we're hoping this kind of helps you scratch that itch in watching bowling. I really hope it does. So once again, thank you, Storm Nation, and we'll definitely be seeing you guys here pretty soon.
Yeah, everybody take care, stay safe, stay sane, take care of each other and yourselves. Have a good one.
See you, Storm Nation.